Hello YouTube, this is Mountain Man with BCB Bushcraft here. The theme for this video is going to be actually three things. I'm going to go over some cooking stuff, sort of a gear review, and archery. What you're looking at the camera right here is a quiver that I just made, my recurve bow, and my computer uploading another video. I'm trying to upload videos on a more frequent basis, so tonight I figured why not just go ahead and, stupid camera thing. It's hard to film. I'm in a tight space. But if I could just film and have one upload at the same time, better use of my time. Anyway, this is my bow and my computer. The bow's got a string silencer on it, and this big thing right here is a bow fishing adapter I made myself. It took a little bit of doing to get done. I'll take it apart in another video and show you how it's on there. I don't really feel like taking it off right now because it's kind of late, and I'd like to get this video over with and uploaded. Anyway, I'll just start with the bow because it's on top. Not real expensive. There's some more arrows right there. Fishing arrows for the bow. I'll show you how to make those too. But I believe it's an oak, oak and walnut laminate limbs, composite riser. I was shooting compound for a long time, since I was like 10 years old. I learned how to shoot on a recurve though. And then I thought compound was cool because arrows are faster. But I went back to recurve because I can make my own arrows, and I can't keep forking out $100 on half a dozen carbon arrows or $100 on a dozen. Depends on the quality you want. I buy good arrows that don't explode when I shoot a rock with them or something, or it goes through a target and hits something else. My friend and my brother, they both have really powerful, I don't know, higher FPS compound bows, and I saw one of them miss a moving target and hit a plexiglass thing, and it completely shoved the nock and the insert back up. Not the nock, it's too late to be doing this. The tip and the insert back up into the arrow, and it basically exploded, which is no good. I'd rather just pay and have quality arrows. I buy light speed carbons. I used to buy those. They're $12 a piece, but they're worth it. I don't think they make them anymore. But, whatever. Moving on. It's got a good rubberized grip on here. The brass knock. If you want, I guess it's kind of a hybrid between a compound and a recurve. Got a little rest Medubub on there. I think you can even attach a sight to it. It is the Martin Jaguar, by the way. It's got a stabilizer port. Little whole thing in there, which is how I got that attached. The bow fishing little thing. It pulls 50 pounds. They make them in different draw weights. I can't remember exactly what, but, look it up for yourself. I prefer 50 pounds. It's rather universal. In my opinion, it's like a 12 gauge. You can do pretty much anything with it. So, move that. Let me set the tripod back up here. I really got to spend the money and get a new tripod. The one I have is from the 50s. Next up, my quiver. Like I said before, this is not my idea. It's Dave Canterbury's idea. But, I encourage you guys to watch his site. He's got a lot of videos. That's where I get a lot of my ideas. The tripod back set up now, so we'll go on. For those of you that don't know, most common arrow materials are carbon, aluminum, and we'll go top 3, wood. These are aluminum. I couldn't afford the carbon ones. Again, the problem with aluminum is they bend and all that other crap, which is why I'm going to make my own wood ones. I'm trying to learn how to make stuff. We'll go over that here in a minute. make my own stuff, my own gear, more and more. 125 grain tips, field points. I did the inserts by myself. Where's the arrow? There it is. I gotta tell you guys real quick, and I'm gonna go into this more here in just a second. But you gotta learn to do stuff yourself. When I bought these arrows, I bought them at a Cabela's actually, and they did not have the hot glue to put the inserts in. And, you know, I wanted to shoot that day because these are new arrows for a new bow. So I said, all right, whatever. So I went down to this little, I forget where, little sports store, and they happened to have Archer's hot glue in there. So I bought a stick of that, put them in myself, you know. Anyway, they're wooden, they're painted like they're fluted on there. These are 50-pound to, I think, 60-pound arrows. They are made by Easton in the good old US of A. I don't know if you can pick up any of that. That's right where it is. Right there, made in USA. These arrows are the longbow model. The quiver is a piece of PVC pipe. I use spray-on adhesive, put the camouflage fabric on there, drilled some holes, put some paracord through, tied a leather belt on there. Use some cyanoacrylate. I do wood turning, one of my many hobbies, so I have a lot of stuff readily available and on hand. Make sure the seam stayed secured. I roughed it up a little bit to take the shine away. Didn't really work as good as I'd hoped, but you know. And then some of you might have guessed I'm a bit of an amateur leather worker, so I sewed this thing on here. It looks really crappy, but it was a quick fix. Then I put some snaps in there on the buckle, and I got this attached up here, and then I sewed this on and glued it. You can see my stitches right there holding it on. But anyway, this was really cool. And like I said, if you ever need to secure game for yourself, because for some reason you can no longer have a firearm or whatever, your next best option is to use a bow or become a freaking vegan. And I don't believe in that crap. You have to grow your own vegetables in the event of a government collapse or whatever. And ultimately, that's kind of what you got to start thinking about now. Anyway, my next thing is my canteen set that I bought from canteenshop.com. Those guys are really great over there. The first cup I got was rusted. I do a little bit of metalworking, so to me it looked like it was a screw up by the manufacturer of the actual canteen cup in the process of stainless treating the metal. Anyway, that's what I got out of the purchase. The paracord little canteen case done by the paracord guy. He does some good work. I added this black on here on the shoulder area. I've been doing a lot more of this paracord work, and I'm kind of picking it back up again and getting better at it. It's kind of like riding a bike. You never forget, but you do get worse at it if you don't do it enough. Anyway, you get a Vargo titanium spork. I attached a little, what is it, #1 Night Eyes S-Beaner on there. I love this thing. It's pretty cool. 36 inch by 36 inch, I believe it is, cotton bandana, OD green. Love this thing. It'll be good for water purification. Haven't really used this out in the bush yet, in the woods, because I haven't had time. But anyway, I got a Coyote Brown canteen from Nalgene. Take this off. That happened to be made in the USA. I try to buy that all the time, which is why I order from them. A little bit used. Canister no fits under here just great. I boiled some water in it for a boil test once. I'm going to order the lid that they sell for the canteen cup as soon as I get some more money. It's again made in USA. You kind of see that right there. Good sturdy handles. The inside on the bottom. It's a little bit, I guess, suited up from the sterno. If you don't know, if you get water or condensation that drips into the sterno can, which obviously happens when you're boiling water, it created all kinds of condensation on the bottom of the cup. And the water, it drips into the sterno can, and then it becomes less of a clean burning fuel and starts to like soak up the bottom of your pot and whatnot, which, you know, doesn't bother me. Your stuff is going to get used, but I don't know, whatever. I prefer clear water containers so I can see what's going on in there, water quality and whatnot. I know a lot of guys prefer metal ones because you can boil in them, but you know, if you got a canteen cup, you can boil water. I've got a cook set right here that I can boil.